My desktop. You're getting this little video message because you have been selected for a very special ICES mission. And that basically is to be the first class to go through an eye poster instead of the regular physical poster. They say you can't teach an old organization new tricks, but, well, maybe we'll try anyway. So what on earth is an eye poster? Well, let me kind of demonstrate. An eye poster could be as simple as any PowerPoint. It's just a matter of recording it on your screen. And for this case, and when we're going to be in Hamburg in September, what we're going to do is have the posters submitted and displayed electronically as a continuous loop on a large HD screen. Hopefully there'll be popcorn and comfy recliners to go with it. If not, then we'll have to complain to the local organizers. The advantages for you guys are there's no need to carry on a long tube onto the airplane. The product is social media ready. For those of you who don't know what social media ready is, never fear, someone in your organization does. It can go on your website, it can go on your Twitter feed, so on and so forth, and have a life beyond just the ICES meeting. There's lots of opportunity to communicate beyond the traditional format. Having it electronic opens up a lot of different possibilities for including video, for including animation, for including voice, and for really telling your story like you would talk to a colleague rather than having just have them read what you did on a poster as they're walking by sipping wine. And the other thing is it prepares ICES scientists for Y2K. Yeah, we kind of tend to be a conservative lot. This has been out there for a while. It's probably time the scientists figure out some of these new means of communication, and this is a baby step in that regard. The disadvantages? I'm sorry, no poster to decorate the walls at your institute. Gonna have to figure out something else to put up on all those bulletin boards. Very few rules for this. First of all, we want a 3 minutes maximum time. So yeah, freak out now. Go ahead, get it over with. 3 minutes, you can get a lot in. We'd like you to submit them in MP4 or MOV format. Ideally uploaded to a share site like YouTube or Vimeo. And we want them a month prior to the ASM 18. The reason for that is we don't really know what we're doing either. And we need some time to string these together and make sure that the technology works. Beyond that, you're free to do as much or as little as you want, whatever it takes to get the job done. And I'm going to show you some examples. Now, I'm showing you these examples as the aquaculture, not as the Aquaculture Steering Committee chair, but because I was the oldest guy they could find on the Aquaculture Steering Committee, and they figured if I could do it, anybody could do it. And it also takes away that excuse for everybody, except for maybe Rich, that I'm too old for it, because I'm probably older than you are. Let me show you how this might work for the keynote that we're going to have at our session at Aquaculture, at the Aquaculture session at the ASM, working towards an ecosystem approach to aquaculture. This is a preview. So I'll say some nice words here about how there's definitions for ecosystem-based fisheries management, and basically our agency uses this one. It's geographically specific to an area. It contributes to resiliency and sustainability of ecosystems. It recognizes physical, biological, economic, and social interactions among fisheries-related components of the ecosystem, including us. And it seeks to optimize benefits. Well, we were thinking, what would happen if we did a very simple thing and we just changed the word fisheries to aquaculture? Now we would define an ecosystem-based aquaculture management as a systematic approach to aquaculture management in a geographically specific area that contributes to the resiliency and sustainability of the ecosystem, recognizes the physical, biological, economic, and social interactions among the affected fisheries-related components. Oh, wait a minute. Fisheries and aquaculture-related components of the ecosystem, including humans, and seeks to optimize benefits among diverse sets of societal goals. So for the meeting, please consider about the following questions. Oops, my time's up. All right, so that was one way of doing a iPoster. You could simply do a very quick 3-minute slideshow, and then on all of these, they have ways to record them and rehearse them and save them as a MP4 or as a .mov, or you could just set it up as a show and we can go from there. So that's number one way. The second way is to simply do a poster. So for example, here's a poster that I did with some friends for a meeting in the US. It's just the typical format. You have everybody here, but you can just record the screen, and all of this is being done in a single take using QuickTime on a Macintosh. All you have to do is record your screen. You go through, this is what we did. We got a nice graph down here. Oh, look at how good seaweeds are compared to wheat and corn in terms of their freshwater use. Oh, look at how good marine animals do in their greenhouse gas emissions. Hooray! And then you go down here and you can also look at freshwater and land use. And then you can talk through and get to your conclusions. And all you have to do is simply do a poster and then talk through it. Probably that's pretty much beginner stuff. Those two things I think anyone can do. If you are, however, real excited, I would suggest you look at some of the things out there already. And a lot of them are these 3-minute theses. And you can find these on the web. Here's one. This young lady down in Australia is looking at sex change. No, not that kind of sex change. She's talking about barramundi and the issues in aquaculture with having a fish that starts as one sex and then changes sex halfway through. What do you do in terms of genetic selection? So that's one option. Another one, which I think is very interesting, are these animations. Now, this is obviously more advanced than any of the other things that are out there, but they really can be done without too much work. There is software, and if you really get into it, you might want to try something like that. So that's basically everything that I wanted to get across. There's plenty of things on there about doing these different things, how to record slideshows. And with that, we're really looking forward to seeing you at the ICES Annual Science Conference, the 24th through 27th of September. And don't forget, get your iPoster in 1 month in advance. Thank you. Oh, the other thing that I've been told is it's good to have your picture there talking once in a while. It just kind of helps make it seem like you're there and you're discussing it, so that these posters, instead of just being played at people, will be more like talking to people. I hope that was helpful. Bye.